want to say that this video is just a tiny perspective of my thought process. Maybe a 5-10% look inside my thought process, but it isn't the full thing. So yes, I believe that we come here on earth to learn more about yourself. I believe that everything that you encounter on a day-to-day basis is just a reflection of yourself. It's all meant to teach you more about yourself. When you have a reaction, it's more about, oh, why am I having this reaction? And it can take time to get to that point. You know, some people aren't even meant to get to that point. Some people's lives are just meant to be like that because maybe that's just what your soul is meant to experience. Okay, I want to talk more about God source energy. God source energy. I think that's a good way to put it. God source energy. I believe that we are all a part of something bigger than we can see in our everyday reality, and it's meant to be that way. How do I put this? I need it to start flowing again. I'm like struggling a little bit right now. I just saw a blue jay. Okay, see, these are the kind of things. Okay, I think that's perfect because that's a point where I can take it from. I'm not religious, but I grew up going to a Catholic church with my grandma. It was never like really forced on me. It was kind of just, you know, I know my grandma, she is religious, and like I can see how someone can believe in a God because I believe in something like a God. I can see how people can believe in a religion. Because so many people believe in something, it basically makes it real. Whatever you believe is what you will see in your reality, is what you will overall manifest for yourself. I call it both things, God and source. It wouldn't make sense if I was like just God, because I feel like it's limiting in a way, but that's like the best way that I feel I could describe what I feel we all come from. And I feel that like we are all a part of this source thing. And basically I just don't believe that this earth is it. I also believe in different dimensions. We basically live in a 3D world, like, you know, we are very limited, and I believe that there are higher dimensions, and in those higher dimensions there are different versions of you. But I also believe that basically we are all one thing. We are all a part of God's source energy, of that one big thing. I can't even exactly explain it. I remember being 7 years old, just laying in bed, just trying to figure out like what is this, like, you know. And now I'm 19, I can understand it better, and I've always needed to understand it better to be able to just live life, because I just feel I've always had so many questions, and this is, I guess, me saying all this is a way to justify everything that I really want to say out loud. Yes, at the end of the day, you're the only person who you go to sleep with at the end of the night. It's just you. And it's about waking up every single day, trying your best to be that person that you see yourself as in the future. But I feel like that's skipping ahead to a lot of stuff. I want to go back to talking about God. We are all gods in a way because we are all creators. We all have full control. That's the whole thing about being here on earth. We have free will. Like, I can wake up and come stand here in the middle of the park and make this video right now. I have free will to post it or not post it. Basically, I've been thinking about this video for like a month now or something. Like, this idea of just talking out loud about life and death, and how I don't believe life is the end. You can go, and if your soul still has things to learn, you will reincarnate, and I'm sure that you have control over that. When you die, you will, whatever you believe in is what you will experience in a way. And if you believe in nothing, you're still gonna experience something. Or maybe you'll just be in this big bubble of nothingness and everything will just be black until you see that all we are is just consciousness inside these human bodies. And that is basically what I also mean about these trees. I have another video about how much I love trees, and I believe that they are experiencing consciousness in a way that we can't understand. Same thing with the grass and the dirt and the leaves. They're all experiencing consciousness in a way that maybe it's not exactly like us, who can quite literally influence reality based on our thoughts, actions, and words. They don't do it like us, but they are here, they are alive in a way, because everything is made out of the same thing that God and Source is. Whatever created this whole life, earth, video game simulation type thing, like whatever this all is, I believe that even the little specks of dirt are in a way experiencing life as being a dirt. That's what I believe in reincarnation. Like, you can basically come back as anything, whatever your soul is meant to experience. I guess 100 years is like nothing. It seems long to us because we are human, because we measure time, but at the end of the day, time isn't real. It's real in our reality. It's what we have built our whole schedule on, but at the end of the day, it's really just a bunch of nows put stacked together. Like, that's what I believe the universe is. Like, your life is already every single possibility that you could think of. If you can think it, it already exists out there in a way. If you can imagine it, you're not imagining it for no reason. If you have a desire, if you want it, there's a reason for that. That desire, that curiosity of something was put in your head, and it came to your thought. Like, I believe thoughts are based, it's like, think about it like a radio, right? And you can like switch through the dials. Like, I heard somebody explain it to me like this once, and I feel like it just like clicked everything. I don't know if I can explain it as well as that person, but let me try. Like a radio, and each station is a different song, and that's basically what it is. If you can tune yourself like a radio to pick up on positive thoughts or negative thoughts, or be just like, if you train yourself to be open to new ideas and opportunities, you'll pick up more on that. Like, it goes deep. Like, search up, oh my god, I saw like a whole video where they literally explained how the neurons in your brain, how everything in your brain works when you are just more positive. If I post this, to link that video in this caption, because that video, I think I can do that. Yeah, that video was amazing. It gave like proof of everything that I felt I had been thinking. Proof. That was funny. Why did I do that? I don't know. Okay. Key to life is being happy in your present moment. Being happy, just being yourself alone in your thoughts. Like, if you had to just be by yourself in your thoughts for the rest of your life, that you'd be okay. Like, that's the key to life. You have to just be okay on your own. Okay, just existing. I also believe that we experience life as not just human. We get reincarnated into like some alien planet, because yes, I believe in aliens. Like, just basically anything you can think of exists somewhere out there. Every possibility, your whole life already exists. You've already lived this life in a way. You are just experiencing it. Imagine a whole book, and each page is a day in your life. I feel like from higher dimensions, they can access that. And that's why I feel like being able to feel a connection, because I feel a connection with something more, that's where this all has come from. Just feeling things that I can't explain, other than there is something else guiding me in a way, like a spirit in a way, not a spirit in a scary or spooky way, a spirit in a, that spirit is me in a higher form of consciousness, a higher form of life that I can't see or access, but that is around us at all times. And I believe that, I mean, that's what makes sense to me. And I believe when you die, basically, you can go to like higher dimensions. I guess whatever. Like, I don't know the rules. I feel like maybe we just make up all the rules. Maybe when you die, it's just like you remember everything again, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm just consciousness, and then you get to choose. But I feel like the options are probably endless. You can go experience life as the sun. I don't know, like anything. Experience life as a big giant fireball burning in outer space. You can be anything. And I think when you switch your mindset to that, it opens up a lot of possibilities. It opens up, your mind just starts seeing things differently. You just start seeing the world in a different way. You start experiencing the world in a different way. When you just assign a meaning to something, I had told you before, the Blue Jays, I saw a blue jay in a moment where I was like, damn, I don't even know what to say right now. Like, I feel a little stuck, I feel a little blocked, and I just wanted it to flow out through me instead of feeling blocked. And then I saw the blue jay, and then it was a way for me to jump on that. I've assigned that when I see blue jays, it is a spirit guide, basically. I don't know if the spirit guide is like the right way for me to explain it. I guess when I'm saying it, it doesn't feel right, but something higher in another dimension that is with me at all times, supporting me, protecting me, loving me. Sometimes I just get filled with this overwhelming feeling of love, or I'll just see like a video of something, and it's like you can see when somebody, just seeing people love each other, seeing people care for each other. I want the earth to be better. I want us human beings on this earth to do better and be better. I want this earth to be a better place. I want people to care more about each other. I want people to see that at the end of the day, we are all the same. We all are just consciousness experiencing life in a way, and that we have full control over it. It takes a lot of self-discipline in a way, but not, that's the wrong way to phrase it. It's not exactly self-discipline. It's more about taking it one day at a time and starting with bettering yourself. Because if you better yourself, you better the earth, you better our society, you better the world, you better your life in general. If you think more positively, if you treat others and animals with respect, with love, instead of hate and anger, and see that everyone that you meet in your life is more of a projection of yourself. It's like a mirror. Life is like a mirror, basically. You see what you program your mind to see. And I'm not saying this as somebody who has it all figured out. I'm saying this as somebody who is every day consciously trying to figure it out, and I'm just talking out loud what I feel has helped me to be at peace in a way. Yeah, I just want to tie it all back to that. You can do anything you want. Wait, I wanted to talk about heaven, like heaven and hell. I believe that those places, I feel like those places do exist, and it's more about, again, what you believe. If you believe that, like if a person believes that their whole life, and that is the belief system that they have built up, and then they have done horrible things, and they tell themselves, oh, they're going to hell, I'm going to go to hell, and you were to just die one day, and that's the whole belief system, you might go to like a hell, like a version of hell, because that's what your soul is meant to experience. Or if you believe in heaven, you'll go to a version of heaven where you'll see everybody that you've always wanted to see in heaven, and you'll live happily. But I feel like if that's what you're meant to experience, that is what you will experience. If you are meant to reincarnate and do and like continue doing something else, or if you don't really die. I also believe that some people don't die. Some people, if you die young, maybe you just continue life in another reality as yourself. Like you die in this reality, and in that reality your family is grieving you, everyone who knew you is grieving you, but your soul actually went to another reality where you survived whatever killed you in this reality, and There's been stories where people literally experience this. There's been stories where people have experienced heaven, and that's like the kind of stuff I was listening to as a kid, watching these stories on YouTube. There was this one movie I would always hear the commercial for, like, it was like, I think it was a commercial for a movie, or like a promo for a movie about a girl who fell from a tree and went to heaven. And I just believe whatever you believe is basically what you will experience in a way, because I believe that anything and everything is possible. And that's why all these religions exist, because everybody is just trying to make sense out of what in the world this life is. And we have all these ancient books that go back, because even back then they knew this isn't just meaningless. We aren't just here on this planet for no reason. And like, religion is kind of a way to control you. That's why I don't believe in really a specific religion, but I can believe in parts of it because it makes sense. I just feel like religion doesn't draw like a line between knowing that you don't need anything other than yourself. You have all the information that you need inside of you. If you just sit down for a second and just really think about it, you have all the answers you need inside of you. You don't need to go to another go to like a place like a church, anything. You don't need it. It's helpful for sure, because these places do carry that sacred healing energy, because of all the people that have gone there with that mindset, with that energy, with that belief that this is a holy place. It creates a holy place. So yes, I'm not saying that those places are bad. Hell no. I'm just saying that I don't think you need anything other than yourself at the end of the day to really connect with God, source, energy, higher than what we perceive. And my AirPod just died. So I think that is a good way to end this video. I want people to like see that anything and everything is possible. Maybe that sounds a little ignorant, but I don't think so. It's just about reprogramming your mind and not letting your limiting beliefs run your life. Not letting yourself get too wrapped up in the whole earth things. It's easier said than done, 100%. It's 100% easier said than done. But this is just what I wanted to share. And I hope that at least it helped somebody out there. And perfect way to end this video. Look at this gorgeous tree here. Oh my gosh. And the birds singing. Yes, I love it. I love it. And the sunset over there. It's just the perfect way to end this video off. Just a reminder that this is all us. This is all you. This is all you experiencing life in another form. Okay, bye now.